And we are getting ready to go after a Rathalos, a tempered Rathalos actually. So, this is not ideally what I would run with. I would rather kind of go with a bow or with an insect glaive. Rathalos flies a ton. He barely comes down. It's infuriating. I got my earplugs because he screams a lot. Stun resistance because I'm a wuss. Health boost and fire resistance. The health boost is just kind of a given with some of the stuff. I don't know, with this I must have it gemmed in. With the fire resistance is absolutely a must, and I found this out not too long ago, but you're making sure you get all 3 levels of the elemental resistance also nets you another 10 points in your basic defense, so that's pretty handy as well. I got my Lunestra weapon as usual. That is probably my most used charge blade. Not even really for the damage. There are a lot that have better damage and better stats. Those 2 level 3 gem slots, man, that is hard to pull away from. My Basil helmet, Kulvtaroth chest piece, the Rathalos Van braces to basically get me that easy fire resistance so I don't have to try to gem it in. Tool specialist, or I'm sorry, the Empress coil, and Dante's leather boots, and finishing it off with my earplugs charm. I will probably keep the affinity booster with this because I'm probably going to try to get a big hit off on him at the finish. And yeah, I got my fire defense up to 36. So let's. Oh, I don't want to hear anything from you, handler. Alright, what do we got? Where are you? I don't remember where you are. Usually I would try to have this ready to go. Only 2 rewards, unfortunately, but it's a decent amount of Zenny, so I'll use a lucky voucher. Level 2 tempered, so hopefully I can get some decent rewards out of it. But we will see what we will see. So since I have a little bit more time, I haven't really talked about it in any videos yet, but the way I kind of plan out what I'm going to do is actually not at all a plan. I've got 3 dice from my Dungeons & Dragons days. I've got my D20, my D6, and my D4. And basically, my D6 consists of the Elder Dragons. The D20 consists of most of the monsters. I've left a couple of them off. The Great Jagras, Toby Kadachi, which I might switch Toby out for a couple different ones. And like Kuliyuku and Sitsuyuku, or no, there are a few I've left off. And on my D4, that will determine the weapon that I use. So if I roll a 1, I'm using the bow. A 2, I'm rolling the charge blade, and 3 is the sword and shield, and 4 is anything but one of those 3 kinds of weapons. And I didn't even mean to go here. Alright, I got a trail going. The other supremely obnoxious thing about the Rathalos is just tracking him down in the first place. He moves so freaking much that I'm probably just going to head up to Camp 17, and there's usually a pretty good chance he starts out right around there. And looks like Basil Geese had a similar idea. So before any of these hunts, I will roll my dice, decide whether I'm doing one of the Elder Dragons or one of the regular monsters. Oh, perfect. Just making me jump right down anyway. Great. And then look at what weapon I need to use, which for the most part, my charge blade, bow, and sword and shield. I've got some builds that I can play with there. But anything outside of that, I might have to put some stuff together, and it'll probably be pretty incomplete. It'll probably not at all be close to what I'd like it to be. If he's immediately back up to that stupid... Alright, he's actually below me. I have to say, the Ancient Forest is one of my least favorite places to do just about anything in the game. It is, I love the detail of the environments. Whoa, what is that about? Alright, so he does his roar and immediately jumps up. Alright, of course he didn't do it there. Why would he do it when I say he's about to do it? Usually when he does that roar, he will jump up and launch a fireball. So if you don't have earplugs or even just a little bit of the ear protection in there, he can do something like that. And so again, you're bound to get hit with a little bit of fire. And Basil is here. That's great. Hit him with the dung pod, try to get him out of here. So yeah, Rathalos has, aside from when I first came up to him, Rathalos hasn't even been on the ground yet. Good. So if you don't have a good way to deal with some of the, there we go. Oh, Basil actually did me a little bit of a favor. That was quick. Oh, there's a dead Jagras right there. Cool. Alright, I'm going to try to aim a little bit behind him. Got a decent amount there. But yeah, that's whenever you make him mad. Oh, and I forgot about his stupid poison. Whenever you make him mad, that's his go-to move. He roars, stuns you, and jumps behind you to light you on fire. And oh, of course, all of the praise I just gave Basil, I immediately take back. Now turn around. Why aren't you? Alright. I'm not at all happy with what just happened right there. I don't know if something's... Alright, of course. Basil has messed up significantly more than he's helped. He did drop Rathalos out of the sky once, but he knocked me back. He made me have to have my dung pods equipped instead of my flash pods. So I am going to be looking to get some revenge on Basil in the very near future. Maybe I'll just watch my first video a few more times and watch him go down in a flurry of arrows. Alright, and of course he sees me. Didn't realize he was trying to run that corner. Get that protective polish going. So I'm really trying not to use a lot of flash pods because there we go. Oh, got that tail off. I don't know what happened there, but it kind of messed up my plan a little bit. Let's try that again, shall we? Much better. Alright, so I lost my charge, but alright, maybe I can salvage it. Can I? Not as much as I would have liked, but it was something. Yeah, ideally, I mean the charge blade does have, come on. The charge blade in axe form does have some of those high hitting swings, the big axe swings. And sometimes I can bring him down with that as long as he stands still enough, or stays still, but as you can see, he's taken a lot of swings, and I give up, wow. I give up so much of my mobility, which Charge Blade doesn't have a whole lot of without evade extender or evade window or something like that. But still. Alright, he's not feeling great. I'm gonna go ahead, seriously. I'm gonna go ahead and flash him. Oh, what happened there? You don't have your stupid tail to hit me with? Let's... Alright, I'll take it. Take a topple. Get out of there a bit. Alright, so now this is what I've been saving those flash pods for. Yeah, those are the nice ones. When you can hit them, when you can hit them in a direction that knocks them right into the charge. Come on. Don't know what happened there. What are you doing? Can I get it? Of course not. Alright, that's fine. So this is kind of one of the nice things that when you're in different hunts, I shouldn't say that, when you're in hunts with elder dragons, it can be kind of difficult to get a good hit built up for some of that big time charge blade damage. So as you can see, my little shield icon just stopped flashing, so that means I lost the charge in my shield, but I still have my files. So unfortunately I need to charge everything back up with some of those. So now I'll be able to put all of those files in my shield and then refill the files and use them for my big power hit. And unless, no, he's way up top. The only thing I'm not going to be able to do is hit the landslide, and I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Just doesn't look like it's going to be this run. You can basically trigger a waterfall to sweep him down, and I think I actually killed a Rathian by doing that once. That was definitely a good time. Alright, so the Charge Blade keys to success. Don't you dare tell me I didn't bring any bombs. Alright. Alright. Bombs by the head, but not so close to the head that you don't give yourself any room to hit. If you hit the bombs before you hit the body, the bombs is what gives the double damage, not your Charge Blade. Affinity Booster, Might Pill, and about the end of the blade, right where you want to hit. Yeah! That's right. Never gets old. But the unfortunate thing there is, you know, I kind of wasted 2 bombs, so that's a bummer. But you never really know. It's once that affinity booster is on, you got a good chance. It flashed on there for a second, but I hit for 560. I probably would have gotten one more hit for maybe around 300 or 400. So you're looking at just under 1,000, I'd say. But then each of those files that I have filled up does impact damage or explosive damage. And so each of those files would hit for 1 or 2 explosions of probably about 50. If I had the artillery skill on, it would be a little bit more. But I don't have a good way to gem it in. Wow, okay, Shining Streamstone. Gonna give me something good. Alright, what do we think it's gonna be? I'm just hoping it's something I can use adequately. Geology and Longsword and Greatsword. Ugh! As you can see, I've already got 4 of them, meaning I haven't used them. Lame. Boo. Boo, I say. But that was actually a Rathalos fight that went far better than I would have imagined, using a Charge Blade. So, I'll take it. I will take it.